You know what, guys? I made a decision. I've had a very unique life, or at least I think it's unique. And when I decided to share it with you initially, it was because I wanted to help other people. Uh, then it started becoming kind of therapeutic, you know? It's also very helpful for me because I can look back on things and go, whoa, I forgot I even felt that way. But I want to start telling you guys really exactly how it feels to go through some of the things I do. You know, like yesterday when I almost got hit by a car, it's funny because it made me realize something. Like when the van spun out and my ex was driving it, there's this uber calm that comes over me. I mean, many times when the cab went through me in Egypt, when I fell down the stairs at the retreat in front of all those ladies. Just all these different, as you know, I've had how many of these things. When I was on my moped coming back from Pasadena City College, and that car went through me going into the driveway into the car dealership. Uh, every time this like uber relaxation comes over me, and I almost like go backward a little bit, and it's funny because yesterday I like reached out my arm a little bit, like to say it's okay. You know what I mean? Because actually, the people inside the car looked terrified. It reminded me of that cab driver that went through me in El Tahrir. And so, no, Scene. I'm sorry. So what happened were they look terrified and they're black, so they're already scared driving, you know what I mean? And so I was really sorrier for them. I was like, it's okay, it's okay, just know that there's a God, there's Jesus, and I was telling them that. So many people were freaked out by the entire incident, and the way that their car glided so smooth, you could even see it. And it's funny because they just stopped. It rolled to and my hand was still on the car, and she pulled down the window like, what the blip just happened? And I said, baby, relax, it's okay, I love you guys. I was very excited. I was like, just know there's a God, y'all. I was really excited. And but they looked terrified, and as everyone does that almost kills me like that, I have to tell them, it's okay, go on, go back with your life, just know there's a God, go on. You have to like chase them away because they're like, it's like sensory overload. They can't even move. They're like stock still stood going, what just happened? And so I thought I was going to start sharing that with you guys. I'm always telling you, God save me, woo. I've actually had people provoke problems just to see if God would save me. And that's really evil because remember, tempt not the Lord thy God. I mean, guys, really? Whenever you set up an obstacle or a pitfall for your brethren or you want to talk about ugly, God does not like when you do that because there are already tests. God has a curriculum and he does not intend for you to act a fool. And if you are part of his curriculum, if you're like an evil person sent into their life to test them, woo, woe be unto you. I wouldn't want to be you. Dudes. So yeah, that was wild. I can't even tell you. It's neat though, because I'm always the one that's almost dead. And the people around me are more shocked than I am. I'm just, after a while, it's like, same stuff, different day, guys. You just don't know. The devil, he don't like me. I was aborted. How do you tell people that, which is weird because he knows I'd help him if I could, but wow, what a trip. What a trip. What a trip. So yeah, and then afterwards, like I said, you do get this glee, and then you really need to pray up because every single time, right afterwards, the devil's gonna come and do something really stupid, really evil. In my case, I lost my rent money order. I'm gonna go through what it takes to fix it, but Lord have mercy, and that's something you can't play with. We're talking a lot of money, and so at least to me, y'all might be rich and be going, child, it ain't nothing, and be like, I know, honey, but I ain't got it like that. Meanwhile, yeah, I am Miss Budget. I am Betty Budget right now, y'all, and not ashamed of it. I work for my life. Every single day I have challenges, experiences, and lessons, and I do the best I can for my fellow man within my meager means as I'm attempting to build the kingdom of God. Remember that I love you, and gosh, guys, seriously, I want you to follow the journey. And I'm not asking anything from you but a prayer. Come on, yeah. If you're going to pray for me, well, hey, you name a checkbook that's bigger than a prayer. I don't know when. Oh, yes, I'm giddy. But on the other hand, this is going to be one darling of a day. I've got to tramp around the entire Salt Lake City in my wheelchair. This is going to be a lot of fun. Make sure that I do my chores before I go because I'll be really exhausted by the time I come back. People look at me like, oh, you're having such a great time. No, that wheelchair wears on you. You know what I mean? It's like riding a horse. Not really. I miss riding horses so much. I do English and Western, and I just, anyway, but hey, you watch me, and you'll be there with me. I will be back posting very soon, my friends. Know that we love you.